So I wanted to make a video about what's going on with this movie, Indiana Jones 5, and the Dial of Destiny. It's going to make about 60 million 60 million domestically, 130 million worldwide. It's a flop. Definitely a flop, as he will explain. Shout out to Geeks and Gamers. Here we go.
For this past weekend, which saw Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny coming in $10 million underneath where it was projected to end up globally in its opening weekend, only making $130 million internationally and only $60 million domestically in its opening, as far as the current projections are. And this just means this film is destined to lose a crap ton of money. We're talking not only hundreds of millions of dollars, but probably well north of $200 million in financial losses, saying that they have confirmed essentially that this movie cost around $300 million before you account for any type of marketing cost. So let's just say this movie is in a very, very bad state. And hey, could not happen to a better studio. Yet another $100+ million loss for Disney. And we thought that The Flash's box office was bad. This looks like and is set up to be even worse than the situation currently going on for The Flash. I also wanted to point out before diving into the numbers themselves that shame on you, Deadline, because I've had issues the last few weeks, especially trying to find these articles from Nancy.
I don't really care about this part, but so he's just going through explaining how this is a huge flop, massive flop. I mean, everyone was talking about the Flash. This is bigger. I think the Flash made 60 million opening, so maybe a little less. I don't know, but this has a bigger budget. I think this is a bigger character. I mean, it's Indiana Jones, and say what you will about um, Indiana Jones 4, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. When I saw it in the theater, I mean, I wasn't a massive fan. I'll be honest, I wasn't. Now I've watched it, more times now. It's okay. I'm not sure what I would give it, like 7 out of 10 or something. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. There's some ridiculous stuff that takes place in it, but there's ridiculous stuff that takes place in all the movies. So that is a fair crit. I used to criticize it for that, but rewatching all the movies, I mean, I just rewatched Temple of Doom. They're in an airplane, and then all parachutes, and they jump out on a raft. And sure, they're not that high off the ground, but still, the fridge scene and stuff like that. But I'm not sure Aliens was the best route to go, but it's an okay movie. They don't insult the character. Um, it's enjoyable. There's some good action scenes, some good Spielberg shots going on. Um, so, anyways, it's just I mean, Dial of Destiny. I don't know. To me, it looked terrible. Like I mean, the trailers. I just wasn't impressed. I thought it looked pretty bad. Um, I think I knew what they were doing. I mean, I doubt it will be as bad as The Last Jedi, but it can. I mean, it can anything really. But you know, it's a huge flop. It's not surprising, unless it has really good hold. But still, as he goes into, shout out to Geeks and Gamers. Um, as he goes into, this is gonna make like 400 or 500 million, and he's saying it has to make like 800 900 million to break even. Budget's like 300 million, so people are like, wait, it's gonna make more in the budget, so make money. No, that's not how it works. Because you have the budget, then you have marketing, and that's usually about half the budget. So that's 150 million. So that's 450. And then on top of that, the theaters take about a quarter to a third. So, you're looking at this movie's got to make like 800 million, something like that, just to break even. So yeah. And then there's back end deals and stuff. Like I'm sure Harrison Ford's getting money if it makes money, and stuff like that. So I'm sure Disney thought this is gonna make $1 billion. Like I think King of the Crystal Skull made like 900 and something million, and that was a while ago. So now with inflation, that's over $1 billion. So not a massive surprise. The movie looked pretty bad. I mean, it's like an 81-year-old Harrison Ford running around. They gotta cut and paste his head onto some younger guy's body. I don't know. It just didn't look very good. Phoebe Waller Bridge, and yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it, to be fair, um, but it just looked terrible. So, anyways, this movie's a flop. Shout out to Geeks and Gamers. He has his own channel. I think it's like Odin. So, yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's about it.